Shalom, this is Ashar Basharala, our Lions Den Kemp. And first and foremost, I'd like to give praise and honor and glory to the Father and the Son in the proper true Hebrew tongue, also known as Paleo-Proto-Hebrew, or Paleo-Hebrew, Lashon Rakadash, meaning holy tongue. Kal Halayim La, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Havakah Kodash Ma'amoth. Also, double to the elders and apostles of GMS, and their multi as well. Aharon Basharala. Peace and blessed one third. Salutations to for elect. This lesson is gonna go on New Year's Evil. You got people popping off those fireworks like Esau. Don't already put all these chemtrails and atmosphere and all that. And then now you got fireworks, smoke, children inhaling it, animals inhaling it, and everything. I don't know. I don't like all that. As a young kid, yeah, it's entertaining, but that's just fun. Ultimately, all that fun it go to folly and foolishness and wickedness. And that's just leading to your destruction and your kids' destruction. Letting your kids celebrate all these wicked holidays. Ultimately, these wicked father days. But yeah, Janice. You have Janice worshiping coming up. New Year's Eve. Which they count down uh to win the quote unquote New Year. We are at the beginning. We halfway through the New Year because March, around March is uh, Passover. Spring is from spring to spring. Is from life to life. No you ain't finna have death to death because I say around winter. That's when like Nebuchadnezzar or Slakia. No, Slakia. I renege, but basically, the Lord being born around spring, the symbol of life though, spring being the symbol of life and winter being when all the plants are, dead and stuff because it's cold and stuff. So yeah, think about that, it's a cycle like that is from being a year is life to life. I don't know. I do, but I'm trying to explain it good, but I'm gonna Slakia. What kind though? You got Janus worship, but they gonna worship a New Year, even though this not the real calendar. This is like the Gregorian calendar, the Roman calendar. Going off of that, and in every month, of the year named after a Greek god or a Roman god. And every day of the week is named after a Roman god and or a Greek god. So it's a lot of witchcraft and it's a lot of foolishness and wickedness going on with with this kingdom, which is already known, but people don't know, and they do know they don't specifically care. Cause I'll tell quick testimony. I'll tell somebody about this, not specifically about the truth, but just about what it go back to. And of course they don't care because they'll see Zeus, well, Baal ultimately. They'll see Zeus, the lightning slinging dude, they'll see him as a superhero or something like that. Like, that's cool, that's an idol. But they not seeing what the wickedness behind it. Like, don't like all that junk don't go into pedophilia and sodomy and ultimately wickedness, that all go back to that. And they don't care, but they'll see a Edomite slinging lightning. That's cool to them, but ultimately I see it as rehashing, because that's what the Lord gonna do to these heathens. That's what the Lord gonna do to two other people. He gonna be slinging omega beams at at the heathens and slinging lightning, man, like Black Adam and all that. I swear y'all be saying, that's what y'all was finna do though. And the angels, and the elect, they finna, so calm, man. But our people want to celebrate these father days, these wicked holidays. No, I'm just keep saying father days because holiday means holy, and this is not holy. This is going back to Roman worship. Which is this place? This is Rome reincarnated, man. This is spiritually Sodom and Gomorrah. Spiritually Sodom and Egypt. Salakia. So kind of that's what it go back to. So yeah, this is a devil. As you see, a two-headed deity, Greek deity. Salakia, I said Roman earlier, but Greek. Wait, I believe it's Roman. Well, anyway, Esau though. But I hate to be wrong and stuff, but I love to because that means I'm growing. I can grow after that. But so when you come. So yeah, this is the months. As I said, look, this is Babylon, man. This is Sodom and Egypt, spiritually Sodom and Egypt. So you have a lot of wickedness, same with company and all that, but it's another subject. But Khan though, these would be the months of the year, which are all named after Roman or Greek deities, goddesses and gods. So you already know what they deal with. They deal with sodomy. They deal with uh, in ancestry. They deal with pedophilia. They deal with what's it called, bestiality. So they deal with all that, and this is what our people don't even know they going into when they doing that New Year's Eve and junk. They celebrating Janus or something. A two-headed deity. Two-headed Esau, Edomite false deity. So that's what they going into. But our people don't consider. Our people don't care. But Khan, right there, all that name after even right here. The days of the week. You have named after Greek or Norse or Roman deities and everything. So you even have that. So our people celebrating all that when they go on the New Year's Eve, or they going into they believe that the days of the that's like the months of the year are actually supposed to be like it, not knowing that this not the real one. Everything all flipped upside down, and all this is discombobulated. This is Babylon, the land of confusion. The day's not right, the month's not right, nothing right, and everything wrong, everything left, everything wicked. I'm gonna get a few scriptures. This is Jeremiah chapter 10, start at verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Verse 2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathens are dismayed at them. So come, man. The heathens, when they see lightning, when they see clouds, when they see thunder, they see rain, they'll worship it quick. They'll be quick to worship something they don't know nothing about. But of course, the Lord gave us the knowledge and the wisdom of this world, and ultimately of Him, Yahweh, Bashim Al-Shai. He gave a knowledge of the stars and the moon, but we're supposed to use that to navigate. We're supposed to use that to tell time. We're supposed to use that for all that. But Esau or any other heathen, they'll use it and worship it as a god. The sun god, moon god, rain god. They have whatever type of god. They'll make a whole bunch of them. They'll make 10 to 1,000 of them if need be in their own law. But they heathens, so they are going to do that. But our people, with the children of Israel, the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, and the speckled birds, when we see a moon, we see a sun, we know that's there because Yahweh Bashemah Shai put that there. Supposed to do that for good. You're not supposed to worship it though. You're not supposed to be dismayed by it. You're supposed to ultimately know that Yahweh, the Creator, created that. We're supposed to worship the Creator, which is Yahweh, the Father. He is this. I mean his name. But Yahweh. So so con. Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 17. They sacrificed unto devils, not to Yahweh, to gods whom they knew not, to new gods that came newly up, whom your fathers feared not. So come, man, you have a people sacrificing, giving up, giving all they money, giving all their life to things they don't even know nothing about, giving everything to Esau, basically, though. Okay, that's all the money they buy for New Year's Eve, all the money bought for every holiday. Not knowing that goes into every single holiday has a very wicked and disturbing past. Every single uh Father's Day in America, man. Think about Independence Day. That's the most y'all everyone know what Independence Day is. That's the day when America got its independence, but who was still enslaved? Our people, the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American, they were still enslaved. And you got Jake celebrating that Thanksgiving. That just passed, man. You the destruction of Gadites, man, or the killing and murder and the rape around the murder. That specific right there, the Gadites, man. So you have that, and you might even see a Gadite, uh, what you call it, celebrated. So that's the mindset of our people nowadays. They grow up they grow up in noonday as blind people do in darkness, man. They can't find nothing, but ultimately, you know, that they were set up to do that, man. So come, man, you see how people sacrifice their whole life to Esau just to have some fun, have some folly, have some foolishness, have some wickedness. This is Matthew chapter 24, I'm starting at verse 37. Whereas the days of Noah were so, shall also the coming of Son of Man be. Whereas in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking just like now, man. It's like on New Year's Eve, quote unquote New Year's Eve, they finna do all that, finna party shots, all that, and not knowing that what they actually celebrating and doing, they giving they liable to Baal, Janice, all that Esau ultimately, man. But to these false deities, marrying, giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, man. So of course when that flood came, they got destroyed, and now what we not finna be destroyed by water no more. We finna be destroyed by fire. The flood of fire, man. And our people doing the same thing. They be partying, doing all that, not knowing that you following wickedness, man. New Year's evil. This is my last scripture right here. This is Joshua chapter 24 verse 15. And if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord, choose you this day whom you will serve, whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites, in whose land ye dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. So come, ultimately you should be serving the Lord, not the not the guys of any other heathens, ultimately Esau, going to the Roman and Greek and Norse worship, so ultimately you supposed to change from that and be renewed, try to get renewed, try to renew yourself through the spirit, Yahweh Shema Shai. Don't be celebrating those holidays, and I'll say it could be in your own household, for like young brothers and sisters. Could be in your own household that's celebrating that. But as long as you in the spirit, Yahweh Shema Shai, you still following the laws, statutes, and commandments. You're not like celebrating, And people love to, our people love to say they're not celebrating it. Really, they just eating the food. But really, I see it as you still celebrate, even uh, you just saying you eating the food, but your mind not set on Yahweh Shema Shai. That's the thing. Your mind set on nothing or everything. But ultimately, if you're not set on the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, you lukewarm. The Lord gonna spew you out, and yeah, you know it. Then even though you're not celebrating, you still don't. If you're not set up right with Yahweh Shema Shai, then you not celebrating. You not. trying to celebrate the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai either then. So that's a lose-lose for you. But Lord, that's an edifying lesson. And with that, I'm saying shalom.